like us are not in power, they are in power. So you have two parties that come together ostensibly for the execution of a deal. And we agree, okay, you get one thing, I get this thing, but the other party executes the deal. The other party is in charge of how the deal is executed. Now, is that how any deal really works? Would you make any deal like that with your finances? Would you make any deal like that with a business partner? Would you enter into a deal with another party, a quid pro quo, and that other party is unilaterally in control of how the deal is carried out and whether they're going to hold up their end of the bargain? Of course not.
That's horrible, yeah.
Well, what am I talking about here? If the proposition is the Republican Party is coming to us and saying, all right, everybody, we're going to have to give the Israelis their war, but don't worry, you're going to get immigration. It's a matter of trust.
That's horrible.
That they're going to follow through because the Israelis are running the government. We're not running the government. Nativists are not. Who's running even the deportation policy? Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller is a Zionist Jew. Stephen Miller is a Zionist Jew cheerleading the war in Iran. He was married to his Jewish wife by Trump's ambassador to Israel. We have no control. We are not in the driver's seat. Who's being appointed? Darren Beatty, Mike Benz, Yoram Hazony's people. These are all Jews. Tucker Carlson had on a guest who was fired from the State Department because Mark Levin's son-in-law, nephew-in-law complained. So we think we're making this deal. We're trusting them to execute the deal out of good faith on our behalf and hold up their end of the bargain. Why would they do that? We vote for them. They get all the power. They do the things that they want, and the things that we want are a complete afterthought.
We get screwed.
Obviously. They're going to do the things they want, and if we're lucky, maybe they'll do the things that they promised that they would do for us.
Like a snack.
But they don't really care that much.
No.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, this is pretty much how politics has been since the very beginning. You know, you got foreign nations or people who are billionaires, millionaires, people with a lot of money and power influence politicians. And at the end of the day, it pretty much just benefits those politicians. Like a lot of them will pretty much sell our rights and a lot of our freedoms down the river just to benefit themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's pretty crazy how China is able to buy all this farmland from us, and then how these companies are able to like move overseas and pretty much take away jobs from Americans. So I mean he's not wrong, you know. I mean, Israel does run both sides, Democrat, Republican, AIPAC, and all that stuff. I mean, they're the ones that introduced anti-Semitic laws. Like, you can criticize and talk shit about anyone except for the Jays. Come on now. I think there's a quote that says, if you want to know who runs your nation or who controls you, is know who you're not allowed to criticize or speak about. And it does tell you a lot. I mean, Trump's kissing the wall. Trump's pulling out the chair for Netanyahu. I mean, come on. That's like big red flags, guys. Anyways, I say Nick is spot on here. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.